your body is the only home you have to live in.
True.
So don't sell yourself short. Hey, it's Lance here and
Tanner Freegard.
And today we're talking about recessions as it relates to real estate. And whether you're in an up economy or you're in a recession or right in between, it's important to kind of think about these things because we may be having recessions in our lives or downward times in our lives that may be outside of a financial, recession. And so that's important for us to consider. And a recession, as it's defined from Investopedia, is basically 2 consecutive quarters of downward movement in the GDP or gross domestic product of the industry and the financial industry specifically. And really just GDP is the output of the US or the country at large. And so, but when it comes to real estate, I know Las Vegas was really hit hard here and, prices were going really up, but then they came really down. And the bottom really happened around like 2010 from what I was like looking at in Las Vegas specifically. And there's lots of ways, obviously, that people can take advantage of that with buying a home in cash. Like a lot of investors came to do that, and then they either flip them or rent them out to get cash flow. There's obviously leasing a home or basically getting a loan out on a home and then just paying it off in 15 to 30 years. I know we talked about basically trying to get a 15-year fixed rate mortgage and then seeing if you could do double payments or try to pay it off in 7 years or so in our Financial Stewardship Academy. And there's also other creative ways to get cash flow with a home to kind of take advantage of things and still be able to pay off the mortgage or pay back the original amount that the house was paid off in cash with Airbnb.
Yes.
So investors can, whether you're, doing a home mortgage or buying a house in cash as an investor, Airbnb can kind of help with either one of those, assuming the, HOA or, the housing association doesn't allow it, or stuff like that. So, what's been your experience with real estate here in Vegas and basically how the recession hit?
I noticed that right before the recession hit, everything was just booming. It was almost like you start hearing those little myths like, oh, real estate never loses value. You can never lose money when you own a home. And then the recession hits, and then it's like, oh my gosh, you can, you will, and you do. And then it comes back. I think that's the biggest thing that society has kind of shown us is whether it's an up or it's a down, it's always going to end up correcting itself. Right? So when the markets are going up, eventually there will be a correction and they will go down for a minute. Will it drop as low as it did? Only time would tell. I'm not going to be here saying, oh, this is what's going to happen. But at the same time, when the market was down, I back in 2011, I got my first house and we rode that up and now it's doing very well.
Nice.
So it's all a matter on perspective on, just because something goes down, they say that most people create their wealth in the downward market, not the upward.
Yeah.
Because they buy low and then they can sell high. Right?
There's a lot of companies and people that I know that started in 2008, 2009, and they're doing really well. Like Airbnb started in 2008, 2009 timeframe. Turo started in the 2009 timeframe. And then you got doTERRA, which is the company I'm part of on the oils. They started in 2008. And then like Green Smoothie Girl, my mentor, she's got a really great company that she started. And that started in like 2008, 2009 timeframe. So like everyone has they use that recession as a way to climb out of there and really create great businesses. Although there obviously are a lot of businesses that don't do well after 5 years, and most businesses fail actually before that 5-year mark. But there's a lot of good that can come out of a recession.
True.
Because when everyone else is losing hope, other people innovate and are able to.
Yeah. Well, just look at it in the car industry. You might not be buying a new car just because you can. You might be fixing some of the maintenance things or taking care of your car better because you want to make sure that you have this one. So mechanics are doing very well, and the car dealerships are not, right? And then it always offsets each other, which is the beautiful thing when you look at the economy as a whole. It functions so well, even though sometimes it's a roller coaster.
That's right. Yeah, and one of the things that because I'm a part of the GLVAR, or the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors, as a vendor with regards to essential oils and supplements. And one of the things I always tell real estate agents is that your body is the only home you have to live in,
True.
so don't sell yourself short. And so there's a lot of like double and triple meanings in there. But the purpose of, just saying that is to let people know that like our body, it's important to take care of it. And it's important to make sure that just as much effort as they take and take care of the home or their clients' homes, like our body's the home we have to live in.
Yeah, you gotta take care of your temple.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
so important.
Absolutely. Coolness. Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It's really awesome to talk with Tanner about, hey, not just recessions, but how you can climb out of it, or how you can prepare for the next one better by taking care of your physical home and your only home you have to live in, or your temple.
Yes.
And if you like today's message and video, make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe for future video updates, and we will see you in the next video.